let them keep on talking. Just calm yourself and don't you play that.
Hello and welcome to another Forza Horizon 3 challenge. Now usually when I do challenges, we have usually free choice to whatever car we made, or to whatever car we buy. Basically we usually just get a budget and then we buy anything we like this Fiat I used in my previous challenge. Well, today that's not going to be the case because I have picked a random number 15 and I'm going to scroll down the auction house and see what I get for a budget of 20,000. Then I've got to upgrade it to the top of A class and go racing with it. So basically like a lucky dip, so this should be interesting. Okay, so I've come to the auction house and I'm just putting the max buyout to 20,000 credits, and as I said, the 15th car down is what I'm going to use for this challenge. So yeah, so that's I'll count that as one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the next car is what I'm going to use for this challenge. So Alfa Romeo would have been okay. Acura RSX Type S. Interesting. Not a car that I've really ever driven, but definitely interesting. So let's see how we get on with this thing. So before we do any upgrading or racing with this, I'm just going to take it to the Archery Meadow circuit as we get a massive wheel spinning start with its front wheel drive drivetrain. Has 200 horsepower stock, so pretty good. Just as stock front wheel drive with 200 horsepower. I'm repeating myself. Sorry. I'm not one to usually like people who repeat themselves. Anyway. As we're coming into the first kind of tight bend, as you can see I'm not really getting the tightest line through there. Yeah, it's understeer. It does have understeer obviously, being front wheel drive and having quite a bit of horsepower, but it wasn't there a lot. Like, there wasn't a lot of understeer. It did mostly have good grip. Now coming into the chicane at 90 miles an hour, shifting into fourth, as we get a good line through there. Slightly going on the inside. Now here you'll be able to see the understeer kicking as we go on the grass. Yeah, it does sometimes kick in, and some corners it doesn't. So as we come into the final corner, come up to the finish line now, and as we cross the line in 1 minute 2.48, so that's what we've got to work with. Okay, so this is me now driving the car after it's upgraded. It has about 340 horsepower rear wheel drive now, still has the same engine, top of A class. As we come into chicane, this is from my first practice, we kind of get a bit wide and then just smack into a tree, and I don't think I've ever seen any car go off there. So as we now get to the actual lap, trust me, there's no crashing to trees in this lap. This doesn't get the best of starts. It is rear wheel drive with some pretty grippy tyres. Only has 338 horsepower, so really not enough horsepower to kind of get it going or spin the wheels, I guess, off the line that much. But you can tell there's a difference in speed. As for the handling, I'm kind of having to wrestle a bit coming around the first hairpin. I guess you could call that hairpin. I don't know, corner. Although it's not the first corner. Anyway, what I'm on about. Yeah, the handling isn't. I'm not sure if I would say it's improved as we come through the chicane, not crashing into any trees this time. Yeah, the handling's it feels more floaty, not as grippy as the stock car, but still an improvement obviously to the last speeds, I guess, as we go a little bit off-road, not crashing into any trees, and we come across the line in 54.5, so I believe that was about 8 seconds quicker than the stock time. Okay, so we now come to an online race. As you can see the grid here, we've got a CTSV, 2 Lancers, a Corvette, and the older Nissan GTR. So yeah, we're doing a street race, team race thing. Street race, team race, so yes. But yeah, my car was pretty underpowered. I was slightly worried by the CTSV, because that has quite a lot of power even stock, and we're racing A class, obviously. And I'm in the blue team, and they're currently winning. As we get pushed slightly by the Mustang. Oh yeah, I didn't mention there was a Mustang. Kind of tries to push me into the oncoming cars you saw back there, but fails as I just managed to get back onto the track, and then kind of that's karma there as he just goes completely wide and misses the checkpoint, so that's basically him just out of the race. I'm not sure if he quits further along, so I think he does, because I can't remember him in the next race. I'm not sure though. As behind us is the CTSV. As you can see here, this proves it has more power than us, as it just flies past us on the straights. I'm actually not sure. It might have like 500, 600 horsepower, something like that. It's way more than the power that I have in the Acura RSX, the mighty Acura. Now, I did actually want to do this challenge with like another person, but to be honest, I don't mind. I don't know what happened there. I think the Cadillac flipped or something. As I went past it, and it was just on its side. The Evo just going flying past there as I crashed into the Galant. Slightly distracted me, I will admit. That was a good distraction technique. So, yeah. So further on in the race now, near the end, as you can see I'm still in 4th, nothing really happened, so that's why I've decided to skip along as we finish. Pretty much halfway through the pack in 4th, so let's move on to the next race. Okay, so the second race, I think we have one more person in a Galant VR4. The Cobra Mustang didn't leave, I'm not actually sure where he placed. You'll be able to see him on the little leaderboard. As the Evo just goes to the side, I don't know what happened there, maybe disconnected or... Well, I don't think he did. Maybe he was just avoiding the chaos, which I don't blame him, as the Cadillac just barely misses the oncoming car there. As people start honking their horns, and then I join in on the honking my horns with the air horn. I'm not sure, they might have just got into a big crash and people start just honking their horns as they come around that corner. Now, as I mentioned before, this car isn't that great at straight line speed. It's just, yeah, as someone leaves the session. I believe 2 people leave the session during this race, so yeah. So the straight line speed on this, not that great. As you can see, me and the Galant have kind of been a bit left behind. Yeah, me and the Acura and the Galant just up ahead. I think we're about even straight line speed wise, because I'm kind of managing to keep up with him. But at the same time, not really. I'm in 7th at the moment as we go over the bridge. But I mean, I'm doing 175, so that's quite a lot. And then as we come to the corner, I don't think the Galant quite sees the corner and just goes absolutely flying into the tree there, misses the checkpoint. And yeah, as we go a little bit off the road, back on the road. But yeah, my straight line speed isn't particularly that bad, but obviously compared to the other cars in this race, not that great. So yeah, I believe this was the track that, and I think that was the Galant just leaving. This is the track that at the end it has like the big airstrip at the end. So, or it includes the airstrip as I'm not actually sure what that was. Coming up here, crossing the motorway, we get a little bit of air, and then just completely jump over an AI car. We clipped an AI car and that sent us flying into the air, flying over, I'm assuming someone that just missed a checkpoint, as we're in 3rd just now. So better than we were before. Actually no, we're not, we're in 5th, that's just unupdated. Yeah, not really finishing that great as we slightly flip an AI car. But for some reason just parked in the middle of the road. I'm assuming someone hit him. So yeah, that was a definite unexpected flight there from the Acura. So coming to the end of this race, I kind of may have forgot how street races work, and I think I went past the finish line. So yeah. That went brilliantly, but I did finish in 4th, so overall pretty good. So that is it for this Forza Horizon 3 challenge. Now, just to say, I will be putting this car, when this video goes up, I will be putting this car up on the auction house. So if you are watching this video within maybe 1 or 2 days after it goes up, then chances are this will be on the auction house if someone hasn't already bought it. I'm just going to try and see how much money I can get back, but if no one has bought it, then I will be keeping this car like every other challenge car. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you're already to my channel. But until the next video, goodbye.